Okay, we are on Unit 4, Week 1. And some of our spelling words here are a little tricky. Our new spelling pattern we're learning are words that have digraphs and silent letter. So this WR says R. It's one sound. The W is silent. This spelling pattern, digraph, says N, where the K is silent. This spelling pattern, digraph, says N, and the G is silent. This spelling pattern, digraph, says S, and the C is silent. And this spelling pattern, digraph, says and the B is silent. Now this is usually at the end. This will not begin a word. Okay. So now let's start with our first word. Comb. I comb my hair after my bath. Comb. And we're going to use this spelling pattern. Comb. Okay. What do you notice about this word? This O is long. And the B is silent. Comb. Number 2, crumb. A crumb falls when the boy eats a cookie. Crumb. And we are using this spelling pattern. Crumb. With that silent B. One sound. Crumb. Number 3, scene. That is a funny scene in the play. Scene. Scene. Silent E. Okay, so this digraph, the C is silent. And we have silent E over here who jumps over, makes the E long, and the E is silent. Scene. Number 4, scent. Now, scent is a homophone because it sounds like another word and they're spelled differently. So cent could be a penny, 1 cent, and that's spelled C-E-N-T. But this scent is referring to with your nose, something you smell. A dog can track a person by her scent. Scent. First sound. Okay. This is our spelling pattern. Scent. Okay. So this digraph, the C is silent. Scent. Now this is the homophone I was talking about. Cent, as in 1 penny. Number 5, gnat. The gnat is buzzing by my ear. We are going to use this spelling pattern. At, hat. At, gnat. Okay, I'm going to show this is a digraph, 2 letters that come together to make one sound, and I'm going to show that this G is silent. At, gnat. And why can't we just spell it like this? That would be so much easier. Perhaps I should be putting hearts on all of these. Okay, the next word is sign. What does that street sign say? Sign. Okay, we are using this pattern here. Okay, so something a little tricky here. Well, we know that this digraph, the G is silent, right? But what do you notice about this I? It looks like it could say the short vowel sound, it. But it is saying the long vowels. Sign. I think I'm going to put a heart here. This one's a little tricky because not quite sure why this I is saying its name, but it is. I think we could even go back to our first word. Even in this word too, comb. A little tricky there. Remember that that's the long O. And remember, this is the long I. Okay. Number 7, knife. Mom will use this sharp knife to cut the carrots. Knife. Knife. We are going to use this spelling pattern, the KN digraph. The K will be silent. I, silent E. Okay, so we have this digraph here. I'm going to show the K is silent. Just says Now this E jumps over, makes the I long, says its name, I, and the E is silent. Knife. Number 8, no. Now, no is a homophone because no can be like the opposite of yes. Like, no, you cannot go to your friend's house until your room is clean. No. So that's spelled N-O. But we are referring to knowledge in your brain. Do you know the way to the library? And we are going to use this spelling pattern. No. O. So K is going to be silent. And I have the long O sound, and we recently learned that we can spell that with a digraph O-W. So we have this digraph where the K is silent, and we have this digraph where the W is silent and the O says its name. No. Okay, the next word is wrist. Wrist. Pablo wears a watch on his left wrist. Wrist. Okay, and we're going to use this spelling pattern. The W is silent. wrist. And I'm going to show that this is a digraph. One sound, W is silent, wrist. Number 10, writing. Rachel likes writing poems. Writing. Now, writing has 2 syllables. Writing. Writing. So first syllable, write. Now this is going to be spelled with this spelling pattern. I, write. Okay. Now the second syllable, ing. Okay. So we're going to start with this digraph, W-R, I. Now, boys and girls, there is a silent E here. But the second thing we should know about this word is it has the ending ing added to the verb write. Writing, which means it's happening now, present tense. So that is spelled with the ing. We may already know that, but if we weren't sure, let me back it up. There's a silent E here, but when we add ing, we have to drop the E and add ing. So this is E. Now you'll hear the at the end, and I didn't leave myself a lot of room, but the is spelled, it's one sound. I'm going to have to rewrite this. It's one sound, and it says That ng is in the back of my mouth, and it's one sound. It doesn't say and it doesn't say g. It actually says so it kind of changes. And this says E like that. Oh boy, look at all this. It's a little tricky. Writing. Now I like to put a box around the parts added to the end, like prefixes, suffixes, and I'm going to put a box around the ing. Okay. Number 11 is cube. This box is in the shape of a cube. Now this is a review word. Cube. U. Silent E. Silent E is going to jump over, make the U say its name, U. And now the E is silent. Cube. Number 12. Review. Music. Music. Music has 2 syllables. U. I. Music. U. Okay, that is an open syllable. So the U gets to say its name, mu. Zik. Now that is the voiced S. It sounds like Z as in zebra, but we call it the voiced S. I. Okay, and we use, so this is voiced. And this is a short vowel. It's in a 2-syllable word. So at the end of my word, I'm going to use just the letter C, not the digraph CK. Okay, music. And number 13 is a contraction. It is 2 words. Let's do this. Let's see. It's the words do and the word not. When I want to take do and not and put them together, we say don't. And we take away the O and replace it with an apostrophe. So it's like this. It goes from saying do, not to don't. Ooh, I have to do our sounds. D, O, n, t, don't. D, O, n, t, don't. And what do you notice about this vowel sound here? O. It says O. In this word, do, ooh, says ooh. Okay, this says O now. Don't. And let's not forget apostrophe. Don't. Number 14 is eat. Eat. I will eat a sandwich for lunch. Eat. Eat. Now we are going to use the vowel digraph EA to represent the E sound. Eat. Eat. And I will show that as one sound. The A is silent. E says its name. Eat. And the last one, I'm going to put a heart by this word. Very. Those elephants are very big. Very. Now, very has two syllables. Ver-e. Very. First sound. V. Air-e. Okay. Oops, wrong color. Okay. V. Air-e. V. Air. Now, normally, boys and girls, we're going to use the ER here. Okay, this is saying air. Normally it says but in this case it's going to say air. I'm going to put a heart here. Okay. And we code this with an arc because this R is bossy. We cannot be separated. We cannot separate the vowel from the R. There, E. And at the end of the word, sometimes we use a Y for the E sound. Very. Okay, let's do all our words. Read them together. Very. Eat. Don't. Music. Cube. Writing. Wrist. No. Knife. Sign. Gnat. Scent. Scene. Crumb. Comb.